begins with a standard dance position. A brushstroke. A single note. The tap of a key, scratch of a pen. Framing a moment in time. A spoken word.
Freedom!
Whatever. Our stories begin, grow, live, die, and disintegrate into ashes. Either to be blown away or reborn into something new. We invite you to follow along with and interact with these stories wherever they lead you.
Why are you guys fighting?
He's so...
Words, man, words!
He stole some... They're not! You did too!
Look, guys. Don't you think you guys should start to get along a little bit more? Maybe I can explain it another way. Now you may join the Elks, my friend, and you may join the Shriners. Still other men may carry cards as members of the diners. Still others wear a golden key or small Greek letter pin. But I know there's one great club that all of us are in. There is a brotherhood of man, a benevolent brotherhood of man. One noble tie that binds all human hearts and minds into one brotherhood of man. Your lifelong membership is free. Keep a giving each brother all you can. Now aren't you proud to be in that fraternity, the great big brotherhood of men?
What's that?
I don't know. He's got some problems.
It's really annoying.
You gonna help him?
No.
Get him! Get him! Not the face!
Okay, people, please stand. We are now 3 words. A musical interlude, so I need 3 words. 3 words, please. 3 words? Yeah? I love you. I love you. Please follow. I like that. $2. Come on, people, $2. Do I hear 75 cents? Anyone? 25 cents? 10 cents? Sold! 10 cents! You can't put a price on our art. It's just not right. 5, 6, 7, 8. Who says you're not worth it? Who says you're not worth it? Who says you're the only one that's worth it? Trust me, that's the price of beauty. Who says you're not pretty? Who says you're not beautiful? Who says being human is in itself a work of art? Come on, people, come on! Who says you're not worth it? Who says you're not worth it? Feel free to sit down. All the tables. Over there too. Over there. The entrances. Hi, I'm Yuri. And this is my story. I'd say I started when I was about 3, 6 years old. I don't think I knew what I was doing, but I knew I liked it and I wanted to keep doing it.
I have been asked so many times why I do that stuff when there are so many other things I could be doing. So many other things that need to be done.
It's been about 13 years now. I've never stopped. I can't stop. I think about it all the time. I see it everywhere I go, and it just makes me want to do it more.
I've been asked not to be such a daydreamer, to get my head out of the clouds. But don't the clouds bring something else?
Sometimes I get frustrated with myself. I think I need to stop because sometimes I can't really tell I'm getting out of it. And sometimes, normally during a time when I've been doing a lot, I just think. Now I can't stop.
Making life beautiful, and I'm not like a recluse. It can add comfort to others, connection with people.
I need to do it all the time. I can't stop. The rush is great. I've been doing over about 1,000 years a year.
Know if I'm going to be doing this for the rest of my life, but what I do know is that I can't see myself ever not doing it. I'm hooked on art.
I'm not going to do something just for a paycheck. Hating what I do won't help anyone. But with this, not only do I get a rush safely, but I contribute to the world with my art.
I'm surrounded by high-degree professions, and they think it's a joke. But what they don't understand is this is what I should be doing. Someone told me that I should be spending all these hours on curing a disease or studying a science, but maybe art can be as effective a cure as any other cure can be. Maybe I won't save a life, but I will help people live one. I will keep making art. Never stopping. I will keep making art.
Creation is only half the art.
Without art, we are nothing.
Art is freedom.
Nothing is random.
What if art could talk?
Good art makes you think. Great art makes you feel.
Each person may have a different viewpoint on that same piece of art.
The paintings at Hogwarts talk.
These are in the highest of the holder.
Art is whatever you want it to be.
A good artist will make the audience feel what he felt when he created it.
Art gives you a window into the person's mind who made it.
Creation is not the same thing as conveyance.
The more experiences you have, the more your viewpoint on that same piece of art will change.
Those who are old will view art differently than those who are young because they've had more or different experiences.
What else as bad art?
Babies can't understand art because they haven't had any experiences.
Art is subjective.
One open mind sees more than two open eyes. Art can bring out the best and worst in people.
Art is partially hard work, partially opportunity.
Other surprising moments for you?
I'm surprised when they started singing Who Says We're Singing Moments.
Yeah, I love that.
I really didn't expect that. Like, I looked at it here and I was like, Who Says What?
Okay. Good. So the title didn't give it away and it still allowed it to work.
How do you feel about traveling? How do you feel about traveling? Did you always know you were supposed to travel? How did you feel that different performers with that band your attention?
It was a result of like you guys know what was said, like context at the next stage.
At first you kind of didn't know that you were supposed to start walking, but like after like the first one, everybody kind of got into it, kind of got it.
I agree. I mean, this last moment is not necessarily meant for anybody to move, but people just kind of got up and got closer, and there's nothing wrong with that either. Like, that works completely fine. So, picture, you have something you want to? Okay. Anything in there that specifically you felt resonated with you? I mean, you guys are also art students at an art institute, so, or whatever comment you might have.
Well, something that stand out to God to me was like when they were all showing what they learned, how that one girl came over and was being mean to them. That was good.
Good.
Courtney. Everybody was standing on the tables and they were talking about why they are still doing art and how amazing it is and how art can be as important as science and math and all the other practical
What did I say wrong with that? So if there's questions you have, you can also ask questions.
How many of you, this was a different sort of theater that you maybe haven't seen before? I know I didn't see stuff like this until I moved to New York personally. So Alan, what did you feel about the different sort of performance style?
I definitely love how it incorporated all different aspects of art in a really unique way that you just don't happen to see in like various different mediums of art. That in itself, its creation is essentially another kind of art to me. So yeah.
That's a very deep statement.
Who else have not seen something like this? How did you react to it?
Julie, would you raise your hand?
I was really cool how it was a lot different than before it, and they were all talking about the same thing, but just in different ways.
Right? Anybody else? Yeah, Elena?
I like how like when we were moving around, so everything was like very colorful and visually like pleasing. How like what you were doing incorporated everything around you. So that was really cool.
Who thought it was just too weird? Anybody think it was just too weird and you were kind of turned off by it?
Not too weird, but it was.
What about it made it weird?
Well, the talking statue and they were comfortable. That was cool. I really didn't feel that. I didn't think they were allowed to.
And one piece we didn't give you was we did not offer you the fact that this was not a narrative story. It did not go A, B, C, D. This is what's called a collage. So it was a lot of ideas on a similar theme that were connected by the theme, but not anything tighter than that typically. And there were some moments that fit maybe clearer than the other ones in some, but we didn't really make an effort to make it into a narrative.
How did it affect you when the actors started walking right by you and doing the drumming and next to you? And was it cool or did it make you nervous? Why did you think it was cool?
I thought it was cool because like it reminded me of Stomp. Like my teacher made us watch them like all the time, and I thought it was just cool how they could like all these normal objects just come to life like that. But at the same time, I thought I was gonna get hit a couple times.
I like I saw Lion King when I was little, and they really interact with the audience, and I felt like that.
Make you feel like you were a part of it?
Yeah.
Cool. What was? Go ahead.
Something you might notice on the front, it doesn't say written by and a specific name or directed by and a specific name. And that's really because this group really authored this thing together. And like we could all kind of go back and pick moments and be like, oh, so-and-so said that or so-and-so did that. But it was really their collective group work that built the entire thing. And so that's something that's also really kind of unique in this process is everybody owns authorship of this. And everybody owns sort of directorship of this because everybody played those roles at various times.
What do you guys think about doing this? How is it different than being in like a brotherhood of men from How to Succeed?
Yeah.
How is it different from being in this than like a music theater class or whatever?
It's a little less structured, but at the same time, more so. I can't really describe it in a way that makes any sense.
One thing I liked about it a lot is actually that we didn't have a script because most of the stuff that you guys saw up there, we pretty much came out of like improv workshops, and we decided what we liked, and we kept it in the show. And I don't know, I think it was fun.
We had like a lot of freedom with this project, and if you like missed a line or whatever, you could just improv it because you pretty much knew what the basics of the story was, so you could just go along with it.
At some points, like, I don't know if it was only me, I felt like it was too loose, it was gonna fall apart at points, but yeah, like the drum thing, or the wall thing, because at one point one of us said that it just kind of looked like crazy kids climbing on a wall and banging. So we were kind of worried about that, but once it comes together, it's just kind of like a relief, and it's cool because you get to do just random things.
At first, it seemed like it really wasn't coming together very much, but after like the last 2 days, it started to see like, oh, this could actually be really entertaining. But at first, it was just kind of like, we thought that the audience would just stand there and just kind of go, huh?
Yeah, it was really fun because there's nothing you have to do, and we get to interact with you guys, and so it's really just like, we do whatever we want to do, and it works.
I had never done site-specific theater. I'd always been on the stage, so being able to go outside and, you know, interact with the courtyard and all the tables and especially the wall was a totally different experience, and I enjoyed it.
I don't know about you guys, but performing with the audience today, it was my favorite performance that we've done, by far.
Yeah.
Actually, like, okay, like, you know the song thing where you guys throw out 3 words? Like, Mr. Lanoue-Chapman. Applesauce. It'd be like food, like platypus or something.
There's nothing wrong with it.
You know, one other maybe closing thought on this. This was really built in 10 days, because the first week of IFTA, we just learned to kind of play in these forms. And then the start of the second week, we centered in on a theme and we started building. And so it really wasn't until last Friday that I was like, all right, we're closed. This group is so talented, they could have continued developing this into a much longer piece. We talked about, like, could we get the audience to create a piece of art with us throughout the production? There were other pieces that kind of stayed to the side because we were only developing, you know, in such a short period of time. Francesca, and then we're going to try to wrap it up.
I actually have a question for you guys. Could you hear us?
Most of the time. There were only like a few little moments that some people got a little weak, but it felt like they realized it and they got louder. So
Yeah, that's fair.
Are really bad in that area.
Well, thank you very much for joining us. Stay put for a second.